Buddy Blaze go get Blaze Blaze to watch. You know what the fuck is going down, baby? I'm about Big C. Shout out to Antes. You know I'm rocking. I'm rocking with you if you rocking with me. Reactions new to my channel. You know it's pop, baby. How we coming? How I'm coming? How you coming? I'm litty in my city. I get the biddies. She already know what's next, man. No Diddy, nigga. Shout out to Antes. You know what's pop, nigga. I smack shit out you. See you back in the grocery store, back in Newport, so these Zill. I ain't playing no games on Diddy. Yo, I'm here with another reaction, man. So you know we got that. You know I'm a big 2K fan, man. I love basketball. Basketball is my number one, sport. So, I have not really, I haven't really talked about 2K26 like that. If you watch my channel, if you watch my lives, you hear it all the time. I got all the news for the most part, like different YouTubers over the years, man, since 2018, 17 type shit, like Badge Plug, Uncle Demi, Booker Swante, just basically those niggas. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I just haven't really spoke on it yet. So I'm about to just react to a little video that Uncle Demi just dropped on some more news on 2K, and we just gonna see what's pop. This year's supposed to be different, but I mean, honestly, if you want to be honest, it's the same game. It made me a little mad, but it's like it's literally 26, it's 25, but it's like they added a 10% speed, which if it goes to the speed, you could tick it up a little bit, and then you can see how I feel. It felt way better when I put the speed up. And sometimes I just feel like I just get mad when it's like where you just know it's the same game. Like it irritates you. We could see a lot of the same patterns and shit. Like then they try to feed you with all this extra shit. Like, oh my god, this new engine, new tool, new banana. Like nigga, shut the fuck up, nigga. We like it's the same game. Like, but I mean, at the end of the day, what we gonna do? As basketball fans, as people who want to play a basketball game that's legit, we're going to buy it. So therefore, I'm gonna shut the fuck up and play this video. I'm sorry.
All right, so today everything has finally came together. We have been able to basically confirm everything that I've been speaking of at, I would say, probably 90% of the things that I have said was going to be in NBA 2K26 has became true. But now we even have more details on exactly how some of these animations are going to be attached to one of the big controversial things that I said was that big builds will be able to have, animations and just be viable this year.
Yeah, that's one of the things they were saying. Like big bills, like 6 dot and below, will be able to have like what's white chocolate? White chocolate's handles type shit, just like guard type handles like available. Because there's like this year 25 they put requirements in the badge. I hate the badge system. I like back in 23, 22 and under when we used to keep the badges. You could lock your badges that you wanted. Then you could take if you had Hall of Fame whatever. I used to have Hall of Fame catch a shoe, Hall of Fame clutch, Hall of Fame uh I forgot, but I used to have all that shit, bro. And I used to be, we used to be able to take it off all the way. You could put it to wherever you want. You could put it to bronze, you could put it to silver, leave it at that, and still take your two. Since if you had Hall of Fame, you have like five points. So you could take it all the way to silver and still take those other 3 points and put it on something else to make something else Hall of Fame or gold. Like I love those days. Why did they do this stupid ass badge system where the shit just goes up on its own? You like y'all give us the badges. We don't get to pick the badges.
And I want to give a shout out to Jersey Flow 201. He did a really dope breakdown of the, I guess you can say, just some of the ball handle requirements. And I just want you to see, as you see this chart here, Brandon Ingram, 84 ball handle. You can be 6'10". You can get that. Kyrie Irving is 6'5" and under. Allen Iverson is an 85 ball handle, under 6'5". Michael Jordan, which was a really good dribble style, some 2Ks ago. you can now get
That just proves to you Jordan handle wasn't all that great. He had like a couple moves and that was it, really. Because LeBron's handle was better than Jordan's. LeBron got a handle, but like at this stage of his career, he should not have an 80 handle.
at 6'10".
He should have a 75 handle.
Are you having trouble trying to keep up with your professor? You've got to try Otter. Here's
What's
how
up
it
with your
works.
fine ass? I remember you from yesterday.
Let's say I'm in class.
Shout out to
I
all.
just hit record, and as you can see,
I'll holler at you later, nigga.
All right. LeBron James, you can now be 6'10" to be able to get that.
That's
Then
crazy.
you have Reggie Jackson.
That's not crazy because that's my type of style. I like to get busy. You feel me? I like to get busy as a big or Diddy. Shout out to homies and the Aunties. OCC, Diddy, and Danielson.
Under 6'5" with 80 ball handle. We have not seen anything like this before. To be able to be 6'10" and to have some animations is really going to change the game. There is going to be more 6'10" builds out there that's going to be dribbling around and having a great time, for the first time in a long time. Usually 6'10" builds, they were just like post scores or just glorified, spot ups or poppers or whatever. But now you really will have the ability to create with these. Okay, shout out to, like I said, Jersey Flow, because I wasn't paying attention to the breakdowns, but when the video clips was out there. But to be able to get Michael Jordan dribble style and LeBron James, and be able to get Brandon Ingram, which is new by the way, so we don't know which animation is gonna be better, which is gonna be the greatest. I spoke on this numerous times. Hopefully, the higher rating animations are the best, but we'll just have to wait and see. That is where you genuinely have to test out your build. So again, I want to stress, please do not just make a build first day without really trying it out in every animation possible. This year, you can get every animation. You see what the animation is, and if I were you, I would just start with the highest rated thing. If Kyrie Irving is the highest rated ball handle that you can get in the game, see what Kyrie Irving feels like. If you like it, okay, check that off. Well, or maybe you want to be like, yo, I want to be 6'6". If you're 6'6", then you need to, and I know this sounds crazy, but it's not if you're investing money, right? So if you're investing your money in it, it's not crazy, right? Trying to save $1. I would literally go through the whole animations and figure out which ones I like. Period. Right? I would like, if I'm 6'10", I'm gonna make sure I try out LeBron James at an 80. If LeBron James at an 80 doesn't feel right, but Michael Jordan at a 75 feel right, then I'm probably going to be okay with just going with a 75 ball handle to start off with. But I will highly recommend that you leave some wiggle room for cat breakers in every single category and make sure you do them by multiples of 10. Because let's say, for instance,
all that dribbling you did, you still missed.
6 seasons later, there's a really good animation that
niggas
comes
just
out at
wasting
an
possessions. Dumbass. Look at him.
Your build that you made day one only stops at a 75. So you want to make sure the important stuff is all. I guess you can say like the important attributes are always going to have some cat breaker room. Okay, and to me, some of the most important things in this game where it is highly animation based is going to be from your shooting and your ball handling. Everything else you can be like, all right, I mean, it is what it is. You can get a steal at, if you can get a silver glove and be stuck at silver glove, that's perfectly fine. But you definitely want to make sure you always leave wiggle room for your ball handling if you're a dribbler or you have the ability to dribble, and of course your shooting, because you never know when some mysterious jump shot comes out and is changing the game. And
see, one thing about me is I don't do all that shit you YouTuber niggas do. I'm nice as hell at the game, and that's a fact Deontay. You heard? Understand me. Acknowledge a real nigga when you see me, nigga. At the end of the day, I just used one jump shot all year. I had Monte Pozeles, the nigga from on the Bulls, nigga. I had his jump shot all year. I changed that shit one time, like 2 months ago to. I didn't even change it. I just made another player. I got like 3 players. I always keep like 2-3 players on full, so I made my small forward, and he got to get the LeBron shot because that's what the shots I had the last 2 years. Because I know LeBron shot, I know everybody shot, but I know LeBron shot through and through. So I pick that shot every year with all my builds. But except for my center build, because my center build can never get that shot. But if I make a small forward or a shooting guard, I don't never make point guards. If I can make, well, I do. I made a point guard in 23, and I made a point guard in this year. My point guard was the first build I made, but I made the center build after, and I started working on him, and I just stopped messing with the point guard all year. But my point is that I just use one jump shot all year. You YouTube niggas on here come on here and say, "Oh, this jump shot, this Patty Mills, this is just came out. It's easy, it's quick." No, I don't need all that. I get 15 on your head easy, easy with my jumper, and I'm gonna get to the paint at will.
You do not want to be left out because your build does not have the ability to get the cap breakers to get it. Okay.
And
Also,
I'll never
Jersey
use
Flow,
cap
did
breakers
drop
neither.
some passing requirements.
It's crazy because I could
And
honestly be
Mike
real
Conley
way
with
nicer than what I am.
95 pass accuracy, I'm assuming has to be the best. We do not see Tyrese Halliburton. Usually Tyrese Halliburton is the 89, but it is universally accepted that Tyrese Halliburton is the best passing style. So again, I am curious to see if Mike Conley is just going to surpass that, or is it just once again?
So Trae Young ain't got a passing style, bro. You can't get a Chris Paul passing style. You can't get a
that aren't
Tyrese Halliburton passing style. Can't get a LeBron James passing style. Like, what the fuck? A Jokic passing style? What the fuck?
Wiggle room for people to have opinions and say, nah, I think, this dribble six better than that one. But universally accepted, you can say Patty Mills is the best jump shot base in the game.
See, there we go with that Patty Mills bullshit.
For the small guards. And then for bigger guards, it is going to be Tracy McGrady. That is what I say universally accepted. I'm not going to say 100% of people agree with that, but universally accepted. And I think 2K needs to take the majority and package that based on ratings. But
again, look at these niggas. These niggas bad.
And
this
like I said,
proves you niggas play bad everywhere.
He also has a contact.
These niggas are ass.
For elite contact dunks, you need a 96 driving dunk with 82 vert. For pro, you need an 87 with 75, and small is going to be an 86 with 6'5" and under.
So vert go with dunking now, which is how it should be.
For the pro contact dunks 87 with a 75 vert, then it's pretty much,
sure.
You can probably bet that if you want, that's probably two hand, and then one hand will be 89 driving dunk with a 78 vert. Because remember, the builder is pretty much the same last year as far as requirements and that type of sort, which is not a bad thing. I spoke on that in my last video because I felt like the builder was actually good. It was the gameplay that really held the builder back. But yeah, so we have that, and I'm trying to see. There was one more thing that he had, but I don't see it. But
you want to know why them niggas?
What I just want to stress is that you want to make sure again that you give bigger builds an opportunity, because those are going to be new. It's going to be the wave, right? You should try it out. It's going to be.
I might go back to small forward this year. I'm gonna go small forward center this year.
I definitely highly recommend that you focus on 6'5". I feel like 6'5" is definitely going to be the sweet spot.
I'm gonna do 6'8", 6'8"
builds this year. So if you want to go,
I want to do 6'9",
try to 6'5".
6'8".
Miss out on the 6'4" and under animations, but 6'5"
forward. Then I'm gonna make me a center.
Have the best bang for your buck and value. So if I were you, I would go ahead and take a look at that at least 6'5", but also give those 6'10s an opportunity. But really what I want to do was just show you a couple of these animations that you can get. Just highlight the fact that bigger builds will be able to get some good dribble animations. As more information comes out, of course, I am going to continue to show you exactly the changes or what's going to be similar. I do appreciate every single one of y'all showing love, showing support, coming out, watching the videos, liking the video.
Yeah, but that's really how that shit rocking. You know what I'm saying? On that 2K26, it's gonna be an experience. I guess we're gonna see what's pop with it. You know what I'm saying? They say it's different, new engine, all this bullshit they say every year. So I don't know. I'm excited because I'm tired of playing 25. That shit is so trash. By far the worst. By far the second worst. The worst was 21. 21 where we couldn't shoot at all. These niggas just fucked that game all the way up. But yeah, 25 is so ass, man. No burst. Shit is clunky. All that pro play shit is too much in there. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got no rhythm, no feel, no So yeah, you already know what the fuck is going down, man. All many players go game players gotta watch me. You know what the fuck is pop, man. Shout out to Antes, man. I'm Liddy in my city. I get the biddies. You know what's next, man. No Diddy. Shout out to homies, man. And I'm out this motherfucker, man.